Notes. Yeah, oh, I've got them now. Right, let's get into this. Right, hi everyone, it is your boy Riding That's here, or Nathan Walker, whatever you want to call me. And today we're going to be doing the 5,000 mile review on the Honda 125. Fuck that up already. I don't even know what it's called. The Honda CB125F. So to get into this video, we're literally just going to talk about my sort of experiences with the bike and how I've been getting along with it. Not going to go too much into specs and that, but we'll just keep it simple and easy for you to relate to. So yeah. Right, so let's get into my opinions and facts about how good this bike actually is. And I wasn't too keen on giving it this much credit, but to be honest, it is worth it. Now, all I'm going to say is, if you are looking for a motorbike to start riding, you know, you've just passed your CBT, there are a lot of bikes out there that are really good, and I haven't ridden them all, so I don't know, but from my personal experience, this is absolutely perfect for what you need. So I'm going to get into sort of how I've been getting along with it and sort of my story on this bike. So it is amazing. I've had no problems with it at all. I've had no faults. Obviously I've had to change the chain and sprocket, but that's just overall wear and tear. That's just normal. You kind of do that on every bike, I think. But yeah, obviously I bought a new sprocket, I bought a new chain, and that's all I've got for it. I think it's over a year now I've had it. And obviously I do ride it a lot, and I've had absolutely no problems at all. Now, in other videos I have said about wet conditions, and that was a while ago back in the summer, where it was not raining hardly at all, when it was always dry. Obviously when it rained it was like, whoa, you know, okay, slippy surface, haven't done this in a while. But through the winter I can safely say that this gets the job done, and it is literally one of the smoothest bikes I've ever rode. Now, I have mocked it down in the last videos, obviously saying it's sloppy in the wet, it's not very good in icy conditions, and through this winter, well, it's the start of March now, so it is coming out of winter season, but I've had no problems. It's got me to work from A to B, it's got me wherever else I wanted to go with absolutely no worries at all. It is absolutely faultless. It is a great bit of kit, and like I said, I do recommend getting this bike if you are starting out and looking for a 125 bike. So obviously, in my opinion, I'd like to see some changes to this bike, and the first one coming of the tyres. The tyres are very, very thin, and that is expected on lower powered bikes, but it would be nice to have just a little bit thicker tyres in them rainy conditions, where it just gives you a little bit more traction and a little bit more grip, because there are times where it can get a bit slippy when you least expect it. But apart from that, I think just a little bit wider tyres would be absolutely perfect. Oh, and another thing as well, it probably will never happen, but obviously it's a 5-speed gearbox, and I would love to see it if it just had 6 gears, because when you're in 5th gear and you're going 60, you are at around 9,000 RPM, which is extremely loud. And obviously this bike will go to 75 and it will probably do 77 flat out. That's flat out for me. That's fifth gear on red line, it won't go anymore. Obviously that's going downhill with probably some wind behind me, but it, you know, it goes over 70 very easy enough. Put your head down, you'll hit 70 no problem. So another great feature about this bike is the fuel. It gets 151 miles per gallon, and that's what it says on the specs, and I do believe that because I've had £10 worth of fuel last me 2 weeks, and it is incredible. But that's bearing in mind I'm literally just going to work and back, so it's probably 8 miles a day. That's not going out having fun on it and stuff. It's literally Monday to Friday, going back to work, and then on the weekends just doing a few miles here and there. But 2 weeks, bearing in mind on how you ride it though, if you are hitting a red line on every gear, which sometimes I do, I admit, but you can get away with it. But if you do ride it sensibly, it will last you a very, very long time on fuel. And it's great for saving money and all that. I mean, £10 for 2 weeks, come on. So another great feature, in my opinion, that's really good is how much the bike actually weighs. Weighing in at 128 kilograms. It is extraordinary. And it obviously does have benefits where you can literally pick up the back end, move it around, you can move it easily, very easy to park. But obviously, when it comes to windy conditions, sometimes, because here in England we do have a lot of wind sometimes, there are times where you are going to find yourself riding and you are going to be blown about quite a lot, and it is absolutely terrifying. Apart from that, it weighs next to nothing and it is extremely low down to the ground. So if you are a short rider like me, I think I'm like 3'2", I'm extremely small, but no, I'm 5'5". But for small riders like myself, it's perfect, because I've been on bikes where I can't actually touch the floor properly, like my little toe touches it and that's about it, and you don't really feel in control of what you're riding. With this, it's so low to the ground, I can put my feet down at set traffic lights or in traffic. I don't have to worry about, you know, losing balance. So if I was to give this a rating out of 10, it would get a solid 9 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10 because I would like to see some other features added onto this, you know, but they're ridiculous, like bigger tyres and a 6-speed gearbox. But I think if it had them two features with this, it would be, oh mate, honestly, I tell you what, that would be unbelievable. I just say that obviously I want 6-speed gearbox just because it revs so high in 5th gear and you are literally like riding like and it can get annoying. It would be nice just to have that little gear just to, you know, tone it down a little bit and make it a bit more smoother overall. So when I let other people ride it, the first thing they actually do say to me is how smooth it actually is and how flawless it feels. Sorry about the bin lorry, but bin's got to be collected. So it is ridiculously smooth. Now I do admit, when you do get past 60 miles an hour, there is a part where the bars do start to get a bit wobbly, they do start to shake, but it's nothing that you can't handle. It's not like major, it's not like I mean, you can feel it, but it's still controllable, you know. It depends what your mindset is. If you like an absolute flawless ride, then you will notice it a lot more than what I do, because obviously I'm so used to it now, it's just, yeah. So now obviously it's fuel injected, which means you don't have to, well, you don't have a choke. It's automatic choke, so in cold mornings I let it start up for about a good 5 minutes, and obviously it warms itself up and then it, you know, chokes itself automatically, which is a very good feature. I like that. And obviously it's a 4-stroke as well, not a 2, so it hasn't got that ridiculous power band like 2-strokes have, and 2-strokes just aren't reliable. I'm sorry if you do have a 2-stroke, but you probably understand what I say, they're just not reliable. 2-strokes do break down. If you've got one, get a 4-stroke. 4-strokes, you do lose that power band, you know, you lose that sort of top speed, I think it is what people say, but end of the day, this works flawlessly. You know, it's good. It's got good acceleration. It will go from 0 to 50 within roughly, I give it 15 seconds. I mean, I know it sounds pretty poor, but it's a 125 bike, so yeah, I'll give it a take 15 seconds, you'll be at 50. From that, you'll go to 60, and obviously, if you put your head down, you know, you keep the throttle pinned, you will hit 70 easy enough. The story is, this bike is absolutely faultless. It is perfect, and I'd recommend any young rider coming through looking to get their first 125 bike, they do have a look at the CBF. And obviously I've got, you probably can't see it, but I have got an aftermarket exhaust on, and that brings it to another thing of, is it loud? On a stock market exhaust, no, it's extremely quiet, like you can barely hear it. And is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Yes and no, but obviously I like it to sound good, I like it to sound beefy, so that's why I've got aftermarket exhaust. But obviously I'll leave a link in the description below about the exhaust that I run and all that, and if you want to get it, get it. I mean, it's probably about 250 quid, I believe, something like that. So if you are looking to get an exhaust, have a look at the Black Widow range. Quality. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm going to leave it there. Obviously now it's up to you if you are looking to get one, or you just wanted to watch this to see what it was actually like as a bike. Then thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you are new, and hit that little notification bell, then a little, yeah, just click that. So obviously when I post a video, it'll come up on your notifications if you actually like me enough to do that. But yeah, it would be very much appreciated. Before I leave this video, obviously if you do have any questions that I haven't really mentioned in this video, please drop them down in the comment section below and I will reply to you as soon as I can. Obviously it's hard to get through everything because I do forget some stuff, but yeah, like I said, if you have any questions about this, please drop it in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can about any sort of information or anything you want to know about the Honda. So yeah, that is everything I wanted to talk about. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care guys, ride safe.